I wanted to talk about the Will You Wash Away, which you guys kind of said is the proof that your band has evolved.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, actually, it was Adrian Mack actually said that, our biographer, so to speak. He just really liked it. It was one of those like tunes that we just sort of had on the back burner. It just sort of came one afternoon in the living room. Me and Janice were sitting around, and it just sort of came came to us, and we were like, thought it was cool, but never would be a Trews song because it wasn't like, party rock anthem or whatever. And but yeah, it was really cool. And then we hired this new producer, Gus Van Gogh and Warner F, two producers, and that was like the song they immediately both gravitated towards. And yeah, it's kind of different. Like it's a different vocal range for me, and the lyrics are kind of neat, and the changes are really interesting. And we're hoping to maybe go in that direction more and more as we get older, and we can't rock it as hard as we used to be able to.
So more concerts, more shows. What can people expect from your shows?
Fun. I mean, really, I think it's really, really good. And I don't mean to sound like pretentious.
I mean to sound modest.
Yeah, I just think we're really, really good. I obviously do, because I wouldn't be out doing it as much as we do, I think the audience is going to they're going to realize more and more how good it is, as time goes on. This is going to really get me in trouble for being immodest. No, but I mean, I really think we got a high quality of music in the show, and the delivery is really good, and we're pretty consistent. And I just hope that it grows, and people get more and more attached to the music, and not just like we do have a bit of a singles band thing going on. We had a lot of hits in Canada, so people obviously are coming to hear 5 or 6 tunes. I mean, ultimately, I'd like to make it more like they're there for the whole show experience and for every song, because like we were playing, and there's a couple shows where we played, and people just like, as soon as we play a song that's recognizable, the dance floor gets crowded and crazy, and then as soon as you play something they don't know that's of equal good quality in terms of my taste, they kind of go to the bar and get a drink, and I think that's a little bit. I hope that changes a bit more as we go on.
Well, guys, thanks a lot for joining me here today. Much appreciated. Again,
No Time for Later.
if you can't catch the concerts coming up, go to notimeforlater.com and check out the CD, also tour dates.
And for a nice Cuban butt, check out the CD cover.
Designed by Jack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his Andy Warhol by way of Ralph Steadman. Yeah, it was actually really cool. I'll tell the story. We were in Cuba last year, and there was this Cuban dance group on stage because we had to play a show down there for our contest winners, and then it was immediately followed by this big Cuban dance thing, and it was really weird. It was like a combination of really good talent, but then like this really kind of half-baked kind of North American thing. Like we had this like really shitty Elvis impersonator drive down on a motorbike, and then a bunch of girls came out and danced, and then Sarah took a picture of the line dancers. They had these really weird costumes, and then when it came time to make the album cover, Jack was going through his pictures and like playing around with like inverting the colors and stuff, and then that one just became so visually compelling. Iconic, yeah. That we couldn't say no to it, even though it's a little bit racy. But I'll tell you one thing: when I walk into HMV, it's the first. I don't see any like boring old alternative cover. I mean, I'm looking at the fucking ass. I mean, it's crazy. So I hopefully it'll sell more records that way.
That's for sure. Again, the Trews No Time for Later.